good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Vanya Veras. I am an environmental economist, and I am both Secretary General of Municipal Waste Europe, which is in Brussels and represents municipalities and waste management, and the owner and managing director of Vivacity Limited, which does urban greening in Malta. So green roofs and green walls. I was invited to participate in the launching discussion of a project called VARCITIES by the University of Malta, which is aiming to green a main artery in a very built up area of Malta called Gzira, which has absolutely no greenery today, no natural greenery. From my understanding, the project is focusing mostly on greening a school yard to make it accessible to citizens who live around the area, both for recreational use, but also to create a green lung in the area and hopefully reduce, sorry, there are lots of flies around here, reduce the temperature in the summer with the addition of that greenery. From my understanding, again, it's going to be planted using Mediterranean plants. So this will aid in the establishment of a richer and more robust pollinator stock in Malta, which is suffering greatly. So the ecosystem of Malta is very, very weak. My suggestions were to increase the scope of VARCITIES. So greening one yard in a very long road will have some positive effect, definitely give access to the citizens to a green space. But if we want to lower the overall temperature of the area during summer months, if we want to bring in more of a breeze, a cool breeze, then taking a holistic view of the road, of the street, even if it does not include addressing transport or reducing the size of the road, not allowing parking, putting in cycle lanes, things like that. Even if you don't address that side, planting climbers, either from building to building, from rooftop to rooftop, or from the road up and over the top of this quite narrow road between the buildings. This will create shade, and it will create the evapotranspiration effect and cooling. So it pulls in a cool breeze from the sea on either side, because the street extends from the sea on one side to the sea in Gzira to the sea in Municipal. Having that type of action will not greatly increase the costs of the intervention, but it will greatly reduce the use of air conditioners in the street. It'll reduce dust and thereby have the capacity to reduce the ambient air temperature in summer months by up to 10 degrees. So this will obviously be greatly improved, if 20% of the roofs on either side of this road could be greened, because that will have a direct effect on how much air conditioning is used. But even if that's not possible, because that is a more expensive intervention, greening with climbers over the road will have a significant effect along that. And then possibly there could be a VARCITIES 2 or a VARCITIES 3 to address the cooling issue a little bit further. So that's, I think it's a great project. I'm very happy to be involved, and thank you for inviting me.